Namaste.
Namaste.
And thank you to everyone online. And I'll begin our practice today about yoga for inner peace. Cultivating inner peace, because only when we're at peace within ourselves can we begin to manifest that in the world around us. Patanjali describes the goal of yoga as calming the disturbances of the mind. Yogas citta-vrrti-nirodhah. These disturbances arise whenever we resist accepting what life presents us. Peace is the product of inner tranquility, which emerges when the mind is clear, calm, and still. When we commit to stilling our restless mind, we can begin to overcome any anger, hatred, jealousy, greed, desire, or possessiveness that would disrupt our inner world. Rest your mind in the mantra of the breath as you practice. This is so hum. This will quell the waves that rock your mental equilibrium. And there'll be some pranayama, Brahmari pranayama, the bumblebee breath. As you breathe out, you lightly close the lips, make a humming sound like a little hive of bees putting away their nectar. When you finish one breath, just inhale, begin again. And one more breath like that. Good little bumblebees. Now notice how the effect is amplified when we apply Shanmukhi mudra. Okay, this mudra supports the practice of pratyahara, the withdrawal of the senses. The ears, eyes, nose, and mouth will all be sealed with the hands. The yogi turns inward to cultivate the art of withdrawal, which nourishes inner peace and calmness. Okay, so I have to remove glasses to demonstrate. The thumbs are for closing the ears, don't do it yet. And then the eyelids with the first fingers, the nostril with the second fingers, and the upper and lower lips with the ring and little fingers. And when you're ready, you're going to do that bumblebee breath with all these closed, and just notice what you experience. Begin when you're ready. And now you can remove your hands. Did you get a good vibration going in this cranium? I like that. All right, so we'll begin our practice for inner peace. And remember what Mahatma Gandhi said, there is no way to peace. Peace is the way. The peaceful breath, peaceful mind, it all goes together. All right, so we're seated in Sukhasana. Let's take a forward fold, walk the hands forward. And it doesn't have to be linear. You can have a little bit of flow, moving from side to side, up and down, wherever your intuition and body knowledge takes you. And now lift up. Press the palms behind so you can lean back and open the chest. Now you're drawing the shoulder blades in and lifting the heart to open the throat and tilt the head back. And just explore a little bit where that feels good. How can you accentuate that arch in the back? Right, then lift back to straight spine, reverse the order of the feet, opposite foot in front. And begin that slow forward fold again, taking your time to breathe peacefully, calmly, with thorough, complete breaths. Now, please lift up again. And we're going to come into prone position onto the stomach for crocodile pose, Makarasana. We're laying face down, spreading the legs, and then stacking the forearms in front of the chest with the elbows close enough to you that you can press down through the elbows, lift up in the back of the neck, and let the forehead rest there on the wrists. Okay, so if you feel pinching in the back of the shoulders or neck, we need to refine that alignment a little bit more, pressing and pulling the elbows under and pressing them down. And use props as well if that makes it more comfortable for you to rest your head on a pillow. Just noticing where your body's breathing easily and what areas of the body are not really feeling the breath. And try and breathe as though your whole body breathes. Peacefully inhale to the sound of so, and exhale to the sound of hum, mentally repeating those sounds for as long as the inhale lasts, and hum for the entire exhale. Now we're going to cobra pose. So we'll bring the palms back to either side of the chest. Hug the legs towards each other and press down through the hips and curl the shoulders up, pressing the fingertips down, and then use a little side to side slithering cobra, twisting, wiggling, and just kind of letting your body guide you in this movement. Now we'll come up to kneeling, lift up, and gently press back to child's pose. And folded blanket or a pillow under the forehead can give you a nice support. So you get it to the right height and firmness, and then relax into the pose, breathing complete breaths Stretching through the spine and arms as you exhale. And relaxing in the shoulders, neck as you inhale. Just letting the pose flow with the breath. Peaceful. Calm. And even. Tempting as it is to keep holding this, we'll lift up to table pose and begin to awaken the spine a little more with our cow on the inhale and cat pose on the exhale, rounding the back, pulling the navel in, and then arching the back on the inhale. So every vertebrae is flexing and extending from the tip of the tailbone to the crown of the head. Get full articulation. Now, please step the right foot forward to low lunge. Press down through the legs. Lift the hands up to the right knee, where you're taking a moment to ground and steady yourself. And when you feel ready, lift the arms. That's beautiful. Excellent. Good. So pull back through that right heel so that hips can tuck under a little more and lower your center of gravity, keeping balance easier. And also that muscular energy in the pelvis and hips to increase the stability. All right, and lower the hands down and begin to straighten the front knee. Usually walk the heel forward a few inches before you start that. And then ease back off on the inhale. And stretch a little deeper on the exhale. Going slowly. At peace with your body. Now bring the left hand closer under the shoulder. Open the right arm and twist to look up to the right hand. The right heel, keep pressing into the mat and pulling the right thigh bone back into the hip socket. Okay. And then lower the right hand, turn to the left, pivot on the left knee. The left hand reach to the back of the mat. The right arm sweep up and over the head into a side plank or side stretch. So we have support with the left knee pressing down. The hips can lift up and forward. The head tip back a little. Good. Squeeze the buttocks. Draw the shoulder blades down. And rest. Right hand back to the floor. And we go to a twisting pose. Keep that right leg extended. Take the left arm, thread it under the right. Tuck the shoulder and head to the mat. And for another variation, take the left hand to hold the left foot. And that'll help stabilize you to open a little deeper in the shoulders. And it's okay if you fall over. I do sometimes. All right. And coming out of that twist, lift up the left shoulder. Slide the right hand down the right leg into gate pose. So I squeeze the kneecap, lift it up, press the right heel down, the left knee down, so we don't sink into the hips, but keep lengthening up and out of the waist. Great. Now rest and lower the hands. We'll do the second side. Okay, and this is starting with the left foot forward. Okay. The right knee back to lunge. When you're ready, climb up to the front knee with the hands. And begin to orient yourself through muscular energy. Press down. The left ankle underneath the left knee. I'm pressing down, also pulling under with that front heel. Resist that with the back thigh. Push that knee down as well. And now you have a lot of stability. Lift up the arms. Good. Very nice. And the peaceful breath. Okay, and lower the hands. Walk the left heel forward and start to straighten the left knee. Just gradually at first, using the breath to stay in connection with the body. Cooperating mind and body peacefully, thoughtfully. Move the right hand a little closer so it's under the shoulder. Lift the left arm and open the chest. Good. Nice job. Take another full breath, opening the heart. And then lower the left hand. Turn to the right side, pivot. And I need to switch around here so I can see everything. Okay. Lift up to stretch to the back of your mat. Nice deep stretch along that side of the body. Okay. And then hands to the center. And take the twist. Tuck the shoulder. Maybe you're holding on to the foot. I'm still on the wrong side. Go back here. Try to open the chest and shoulders. And release back up to a straight back. And Parigasana, the gate pose. I'll slide the hand down and reach over the ear. And then rest and the hands down. Just go on to some standing poses. So you can come lift up to standing. And begin with warrior one. The left foot forward, the right foot back. And the hips facing forward. The shoulders down. And then from the soles of the feet pressing down, Lift up in the heart. Breathe with peace. Breathing equally into the back of the body as much as the chest. So there's no compression or pinching in the lower back and kidneys. They can really fully breathe. Now lower the arms and slide them down the front leg, folding over the left hip. And gradually increasing the stretch. Using blocks under the hands, or hands on the leg, or wherever you're comfortable, to straighten the front knee and feel that ultimate stretch in the hamstring, the calf. On the next inhale, step the right foot forward and step the left foot back. So you can stand, lifting gradually up to warrior, Virabhadrasana. Good, that's right. Inhale, expanding, taking up all the space you need. And exhaling, intensifying the muscular energy in the hips and the core. Keeping the back body full and expansive. Breathe into the kidneys. And lower the arms. And we'll fold forward, Parshvottanasana, the pyramid. Starting easy, and then over a series of breaths, exploring your limit flexibility by using blocks under the hands or by any other arrangement where you can straighten the front knee, but still be comfortable breathing complete breaths. And the next inhale, step the left foot forward. And exhale, fold over straight legs. Bend the knees, inhale, stand up. And touch the palms. Exhale, rest the arms. Okay, and stand in balanced position, samastitihi for a moment. Balancing the mind and the body. The inhale and the exhale. And we'll go on to Warrior Two by stepping the right foot back, turning the toes out 90 degrees, and bending the left knee so that the knee is above the ankle. Okay. Then find the balance, the midpoint of going too far over the front knee or too far down with the chest. So keep the shoulders back, open the arms, and stay connected with the breath. Wonderful. Excellent, everyone. Now lift the left palm, reversing warrior. Straighten the left knee. Keep lengthening the left leg, the left arm. And maintain that spaciousness as you windmill the left hand down, the right arm up, coming to triangle. The feet press down while the right hand lifts up. And you can bend the left knee, brace the left elbow on the knee, coming into side angle. The right arm reaches over the ear at a diagonal. You can stay on the knee with your elbow, or bring the left hand deeper to a block or to the floor. Still keeping that left hip tucked under, the right shoulder pulled back. Now lower the right hand also to the floor, or both hands if they weren't. Walk the fingertips away for a deep lunge. Now walk the hands to the center, pivot the left toes in so the feet are parallel. Inhale, soften the knees, roll the shoulders back, and on the exhale, straighten the legs, fold forward, crown of the head down, navel lifting up. So with even, peaceful breaths, begin to walk the hands through so the fingertips are even with the toes, or they can even turn backwards and keep walking through the legs. And we're going to lift up to release, stand all the way up slowly to your feet, and now open the right toes, bend the right knee for our warrior Virabhadrasana. Okay. So think of squaring the front of the chest with the side edge of the mat. The left hip stays back. The right buttocks are tucks in. All right, and lift the right palm up, reverse the warrior. Straighten the right knee and keep lengthening that right side of the body. And eventually windmill the right hand down to the right leg. Lift up the left arm so you can expand in the chest. Squeeze the right buttock so you're tucking that right hip under. And the left shoulder back. Very nice. Very good. Bend the right knee as you come into side angle. The elbow resting on the knee initially. Again, working through the hips, strong, tucking the right hip under, rolling the left shoulder back. You may try to even bring the right hand down to the floor or to a block, but do it with peace for your body. Now lower the left hand, so we bring both hands to the mat and to the floor, walk them out away diagonally for a deep lunge in the hips. Good. And now walk the hands to the center once more. Turn the right toes in so the feet are parallel. And take one more wide leg forward fold. Squeeze the kneecaps, lifting them up. Pull the navel up and in. And then fold over straight legs. Good. Now stand up You're lifting to a straight back. Walk the feet together. And just check in with yourself if you need a drink. Going on to our pigeon pose. Pigeon. Ekapada Rajakapotasana. So you may start in down dog and then just swing the right knee up behind the right wrist and walk the left knee back. Okay, and you may like to have a pillow or a blanket to rest on in front of you. And you come down into sleeping pigeon. Toning the inner thighs and hips enough to keep the pelvis level and stable. But otherwise relaxing, head down. Peaceful breath. So on the inhale, hum on the exhale. And all right, now let's switch to the second side. Lift the chest, step the right foot back, walk the knees a bit. And now you're going to bring the left knee forward, turn it out at an angle to the side, slide the right knee back, keeping the hips and pelvis steady. Fold forward, easefully, peacefully, and calmly. Having enough props to make the pose more easeful. So that you can maintain the pose longer. Anytime your mind starts to be distracted, just return to the mantra, so hum. Now, it's time to lift up and come to a seated position. Use a blanket to sit on if it's helpful. And do a forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Okay. So first, take a moment to lengthen the spine, and then add the arms to increase that spaciousness in the back. And when you exhale, start to fold forward and use the muscular energy in the legs to press down through the backs of the thighs, calves, and heels. And if there's any cramping or problems, just back out of the pose and wait until you're ready to go deeper. peace is the way. And having props is also a help too. You can put a big pillow under your chest and lean on that. Now, please lift up the back. And we go on to head to knee pose. And bend the right knee to the side. I'm going to have another pillow to demo here. It's an appropriate pillow. It says peace. Isn't that convenient?
Finding it in the meeting house.
Yeah, in a Quaker meeting house. What a coincidence. All right, now I have something cushy to lie on. Now, so I have a little prop here to lay over and folding peacefully over that left leg. Allowing the breath time to be complete with the inhale and complete with the exhale. Now, please switch sides, the right leg straight and the left knee bent. Lift up through the spine, press down through the legs, and press that left foot into the right leg. So there's a ton of stability here. Root down to lengthen up and over the right hip. Allowing each breath to take you deeper into this peace, serenity, and ultimately stillness in the mind. Now begin to lift, release this also. We can recline. Oh, first we're doing hero pose, which is really more of a kneeling pose to start. And so you can have a blanket for under the back, or you can have a pillow for under the buttocks, or both. And I'll go into citta-vrrti-nirodhah, reclining hero. And walking the hands back, tilting the head back, and lift the hips forward so you're pressing the tops of the feet down, and then continue tipping the head back more. So you're gonna, this is a very different experience than my usual. And I have to modify the props until they are doing what I want. Now I have nice back support. I can fully lengthen the knees forward, the arms back, and get a real intense, deep stretch in these quadriceps. There. Now I can release and lift the back up. And just swing the legs around to the front of the mat, or the back of the mat, as the case may be. And recline now flat on the spine. And we have a little bit of bridge pose. And so if you have a block or a strong prop. You can use that to support underneath the lower back. So coming to supported bridge pose, and walk the heels under and rest on your prop. And you can keep the feet down or lift the feet. The knees remain bent in inverted action pose. So you have the prop supporting the lower back, or if you didn't have a prop, you could have the hands there under the lower back. But it's a lot more peaceful and restful with the prop. And if you've never done it with the prop, it may take a couple tries until you find the proper position. Everything's comfortable, not too high or low. To get the prop out, I'm going to tilt the hips up a minute and then remove the prop so the feet can come back to the mat. Yeah. And the legs stretch out. Okay. We'll do a reclining twist. So just bend the right knee, press the right foot down, and lift up the right hip, rolling over onto your left side and crossing the right knee over to where your left hand can hold it. Look back over the right shoulder and inhale, lengthen the spine, stretch out all the way, and then as you exhale, tighten in the tummy and can carefully twist to the side. Okay, now switch legs, straighten the right leg, bend the left knee, swing the hips over and roll on to your right side. The left knee crossing over to your right hand. And then stretch out on the inhale, take up all the space you need. Tighten and strengthen on the exhale to protect the lower back. In this twist where the hip is on the floor, be gentle with your back. Maintain that peace within. It's not a contest or a race that you have to win. And then release again to your flat back. And hug the knees into the chest. Letting the arms lengthen on the inhale and tighten on the exhale. So on the inhale, hum on the exhale. And happy baby, widen the knees, lift the soles of the feet, and grab onto the ankles or the feet themselves where you can start to pull the knees down. And allowing your inner child to play a little and your intuitive knowledge to guide you. Just see where your body wants to go. And when you're finished playing, just stretch out, lengthen out on the mat, and the arms overhead, and the legs wide. Take up all the space around you, moving and stretching every little muscle, the fingers and the wrists, and the shoulders and the back, and the hips and the legs, ankles, feet and toes, and just let everything stretch once more. The head and face and the mouth and the tongue, sticking the tongue out. And then finish with your arms down by your side, tucking the shoulder blades under, the palms face up to rest. Shavasana. And quickly turn the lights down. So I'm going to step behind you to get to that switch. All right. Now, your body has done everything you've asked, and you can reward your body now with a deep relaxation, allowing it to rest in stillness and peace, which is the first step to allowing your mind to become still and peaceful. Let's systematically breathe into each part of the body, inhaling to the center of the forehead and exhaling at the center of the forehead. Inhale to the forehead and exhale to the forehead. Inhale to the forehead. Exhale at the forehead. Inhale at the third eye, the eyebrows. Exhale between the eyebrows. Inhale to the eye sockets. And exhale to the eyes. Inhale to the tip of the nostrils. And exhale to the tip of the nostrils. Inhale to the hollow of the throat. And exhale at that throat center. Inhale to the shoulders. And exhale to the shoulders. Inhale to the upper arms. And exhale to the upper arms. Inhale to the elbows. And exhale to the elbows. Inhale to the wrists. And exhale to the wrists. Inhale to the palms. Exhale to the palms. Inhale to the palms once more. And exhale to the palms. Inhale to the wrists. And exhale to the wrists. Inhale at the elbows. And exhale at the elbows. Inhale at the upper arms and exhale at the upper arms. Inhale to the shoulders and exhale at the shoulders. Inhale to the throat center. Exhale at the throat center. Inhale to the heart center. And exhale at the heart center. Inhale to the base of the rib cage. And exhale to the base of the rib cage. Inhale to the navel center. And exhale at the navel center. Inhale to the sacral center. And exhale at the sacral center. Inhale to the root center, the base of the spine. And exhale at the root center. Inhale again to the root center. And exhale at the root center. Inhale to the sacral center. Exhale at the sacral center. Inhale to the navel center. Exhale at the navel center. Inhale to the base of the rib cage. And exhale to the bottom of the rib cage. Inhale to the heart center. And exhale at the heart center. Inhale to the throat center. And exhale at the throat center. Inhale to the tip of the nostrils. And exhale at the tip of the nostrils. Inhale to the eye sockets. And exhale to the eyes again. Inhale to the third eye. And exhale at the third eye. Inhale to the center of the forehead. And exhale at the center of the forehead. Inhale to the crown of the head. And exhale at the crown of the head. And again, inhale to the crown. And exhale at the crown. Last time, inhale to the crown. And exhale to the crown. Very good. Continue breathing as though your whole body breathes. Inhaling so, and exhaling hum. Repeating that mantra of the breath. So, hum. Sahavavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvina Naditamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Oh Lord, may we be protected together. May we be nourished together. May we give strength to one another. And may our study be filled with light. And may there be peace among us. Peace, peace, peace. Now begin to deepen your breath and reawaken your body. And moving and eventually rolling to your side. Just allowing yourself a moment more peace, tranquility. Did a wonderful, peaceful practice. Come back up when you're ready to end. Carefully. Oh, well, bless you all so much for your presence, for your practice, and for your deep soul beauty. Namaste.
Namaste.